For the Packers, 2 methodical drives. Have them up 10-3 in this game. It is Webster. And diving up across the 20. Time for today's Next Gen Stats, powered by AWS. Well, the Packers and their play-action game is so good.
When they get to the point where you can marry the run and the play-action pass, and it looks exactly the same, that's the challenge for the defense. You see both of these plays, jet motion with a cross block coming from the opposite side. Well, this time, it's not a run. It's not a handoff to Aaron Jones. And then a great route by Robert Tonyan. You're going to break to the left corner, and then all of a sudden you come back across the field into the right side, and he's wide open. And there's the great throw, the ability to hit those big plays down the field on play action by Aaron Rodgers.
Pitch to Akers. They're going to get some running room. It gets to the edge and has some. Gets out of bounds across the 25. Got an injury update. What's good out of Pam Oliver?
Hey there, Kevin. Chris Barnes, who's meant so much to the improvement of the Packers defense down the stretch, has been hurt. The rookie linebacker has a thumb injury. Barnes is listed as questionable to return.
Well, that's a big deal, not only because he's been great, but why?
Well, he took over the play calling, the green dot. So you just saw right there when they broke the huddle that time. Christian Kirksey now has the green dot. And I think that Mike Pettin felt that allowed Christian Kirksey not to have to call the plays, to play faster. So with Chris Barnes out, all that play calling goes back to Christian Kirksey. Does that slow him down in his reading and his ability to make plays?
Lamar Martin is in for an Darius Smith.
Good job, man. Good job.
He's going to make a hard stunt to the inside right there. Gets just a little hit.
Yeah.
Austin Blythe is not ready for him. Andrew Whitworth passes him by. So that's one of those situations where you see Darius Smith, you're like, all right, what did we do wrong right there? Because there's no way we should have turned him loose.
Monday's going to put in this, honestly.
And it may be only 9,000 people here, but it is long. Four-man rush.
Come on.
Can't find anyone. And that goes nowhere as Kirksey, the guy you just mentioned, on the stop of Brown. And the Rams will have to put it away.
Green dot slowing down at this point in the season. And again, there's that swagger that this team has been playing with the last half of the season. It has continued to build week after week after week. They are playing fast with a ton of confidence.
Well, what a series by the Packers after that 14-play touchdown march.
Yeah,
now Johnny Baker to put away. Austin, room to run.
Wow.
And the penalty flag flies. Austin doesn't go very far. And we'll see what the flag is.
Oh, presidente. Presión.
Rodgers certainly says it's going the other way.
Yeah, well, one of the officials has his hat off, so that means somebody came out of bounds. So maybe one of those situations where you were forced out of bounds but didn't get back in a timely manner.
Unsportsmanlike conduct by the kicking team, number 14. Went out of bounds and did not immediately return. The 15-yard penalty is added to the end of the play. Green Bay ball, first down. Timeout.
Right on it, Darryl. That was Simba Webster. When you're out of bounds, you can't just run there. You got to come right back in. Packers defense making a big stand with a sack by Smith. They're up 10-3.
10-3.
The weekend. Here's the penalty we told you about on the Rams.
Yeah, Simba Webster, he's forced out right there. Now, he's on his way back onto the field right there. If he just keeps coming, he's going to be fine. But he comes back on and then goes back out, and that's where you got your flag.
Yeah, you have to go directly back onto the field. You can't use the sideline. As Donald, who's been in and out a little bit today with that rib injury. Just yet as the Packers have run 25 plays to the Rams 13. That's really exactly how they wanted to do it. And after the penalty and the short punt, it was only a 25-yard net difference. Here is Rodgers getting out to Adams. Gets a block from Daphne, but then not much else there. as he's ridden out of bounds. So how have they done against Aaron Donald here so far?
I think they've done a nice job with him because he's going to move all the way through formation. And it looks like Elton Jenkins has got him the most, but you know, every once in a while you can see we knew he wasn't going to be 100%, but we just didn't know how much that was going to affect him. And maybe a little bit of frustration right there about how he's feeling, how he's performing, and gets the 15-yard penalty.
Second down, four-man rush.
Ma.
Rodgers slings it.
Yeah.
Jones down to the 31. He got right around Troy Hill and he picked up 15 more yards.
And again, not just patience with the run game, but also patience with your decision making. He's got a couple of guys down the field deep, but they're covered very well by the Rams secondary. So
You
you
know,
just
they play
have to
up.
check it
They
down to
play
Aaron
up.
Jones.
They don't know that I'm champion. I shoot them.
So the Packers, it's exactly what they told us they would have to do against this Rams defense. So Rams let up the fewest explosive plays in the league. And they've been patient so far. Rodgers.
Come on.
Time and a lot of it now. Goes over the middle.
Yeah.
Good for a first down. It's Valdez Scantling who hauls it in. He's got 11 and another first for Green Bay.
First
And a
down
really
in
nice
there.
job by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. He's going to go across the field. He sees the zone over there, so just kind of puts his foot in the ground and pivots back. I don't think that was the design. I think that was just a really good visual, seeing that and then connecting with your quarterback.
Woo! Yeah, no.
Quick throw again. Valdez Scantling again. Ducks inside the 15.
Oh my God.
There by Ramsey and a couple of others, but he's got 6 more yards.
You guys told me.
Ramsey told us we have to be tight in coverage to give the chance for the rush to get home, but so far, Rodgers getting rid of it so quickly.
That's the second, maybe third time we've seen that really soft coverage, 8-10 yards down the field.
And there's a timeout on the field. Didn't see who took it.
It could be an injury timeout. Johnny Johnson walking with one of the officials, and sometimes, if you're getting up a little bit slow, you see one of the players that looks like maybe he's in trouble a little bit after contact. The ability to come in and shut that play down and have that player off to the sideline to evaluate. And there's a nice shot right there by Johnny Johnson because he does not come in and go helmet to helmet, but you can see as he goes backwards and falls, it looks like he took the brunt of that collision.
And so now they're starting safety Johnson out. Aaron Donald's not in the game right now. And a second down and 4. Jones to the outside. Penalty flag flies. Jones taken down at the 5. Well, let's see what the penalty is.
Holding. Offense number 85. 10-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
Yeah, got his hands outside, and then as Leonard Floyd went to escape, just continued to clamp on. So,
number 85.
I tell you, Leonard Floyd, boy, what a breakout season he has had. And the Green Bay Packers very familiar with him from his time in Chicago, and that was one of the things Matt LaFleur said. He goes, listen, the light bulb's going on for Leonard Floyd. He's found a good system. He's making plays. He's doing a little bit of everything. He's good against the run. He's good at rushing the passer from the edge, even dropping into coverage.
Yeah, 2 more sacks last week against Russell Wilson in the wild card win. Second and long. Rodgers to Adams on the slant. Good move inside the 15. Ramsey on him to start.
Good job, man.
Adams a couple yards away from another first down. 3rd and 2 it'll be.
Just a really good job, and Keith Williams is a guy that he works with on some of his fundamentals in the wide receiver position, and one of the things that Keith Williams tells him is get open quick and be quarterback friendly. You see right there, he gets that separation immediately, gets his shoulders squared right to Aaron Rodgers to show that he's open.
It'll be a first and goal for Green Bay.
First down, Green Bay.
We had the opportunity to visit with Davante Adams this week, virtually as we did our interviews with him, and I tell you what, there was a look in his eyes. He was embracing this opportunity about this matchup that everybody was talking about all week long. He was excited to go against Jalen Ramsey.
Well, we talked about, a lot of times Rams are in a little bit of a zone.
Yeah,
and I hope he does cover me more. And now the Rams were looking like they were going to get caught again with too many men on the field, so they had to call a timeout. Rodgers has seen that a couple times, I think, today. And so they call their second timeout of the half. And now this from Progressive.
Progressive presents At Home with Baker Mayfield.
Well, to me, the protagonist's dream is an allegory for the loss of youth. He wants what he can never have.
Oh, just got a text from Amy. She's not coming. Again.
But I brought all this cheese.
That's it. Who thinks we should vote out of the book club?
You know what? Forget Amy. But can we talk about this honeymoon scene?
Baker's very good in those commercials, by the way. Rodgers does it for commercials, too. I don't know if you've seen those around. He does a little bit of everything. Host Jeopardy, too. That's another thing that's going to be on his ledger.
With bigger plans.
Yes.
Come on,
I'd like
Lonzo.
to do the whole thing. Playing a pretty good game so far tonight. First and goal for the Packers.
Helpful.
That is in motion. Ramsey shadowing there. Williams on the carry. Running the gun inside the 5.
It's just so hard to defend. You've got Davante Adams coming across. You're creating a trips formation to that side. You get the 5-on-5 now inside, and we've seen how well this Packer offensive line is playing this evening. That motion goes across, and you're getting, that's what you want. You want that 5. It's just a straight 5-on-5.
Oh, shit.
Eighth play of this, another long drive for Green Bay. Austin in motion. Give to Williams. Stutter step right up the gut. And he's going to get down to about the 1. It's amazing, the plays in this game. We talked about the number 1 offense against the number 1 defense. 33 plays to 13 Green Bay so far.
Yeah, and I tell you right now, this Rams defense is in a little bit of trouble. You felt like they'd be able to hold in there during the course of this game and allow Jared Goff and that offense to find their stride. But right now, this Packer offense is taking control. And Brandon Staley, the defensive coordinator, and his guys in a little bit of trouble right here.
It'll be a third and goal. Aaron Jones back in the game at tailback. Adams lines up top of your screen. And Rodgers got to look decides to call a timeout. With 3:36 to go in this first half. Big play coming up. Well, it's considered the league's most prestigious honor, the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year, recognizing NFL players who have not only exhibit excellence on the field, but whose passion to impact lives extends beyond the game. It's also led them to leave a positive legacy in their communities. This year's nominee for the Rams is Andrew Whitworth. For the Packers is Corey Lindsley. This year's winner being announced at NFL Honors, presented by Invisalign, Saturday, February 6th at 9 Eastern on CBS. That's the night before Super Bowl 55, as Whitworth, the ageless one, and then Lindsley getting his first All-Pro nod.
That's been a couple of seasons now where Andrew Whitworth, this could be it for me. This could be it. He keeps coming back and playing at a very high level.
The big play, third and goal from the 1. Green Bay up 7. Rodgers on the fake, looking, pumping. Rodgers.
Yeah, touchdown. Woo!
Is more of a tactical scrambler. Watch this. This is tremendous ability. Watch what he does to Leonard Floyd. And then to beat it to the pylon.
And now a bad snap, so the Packers are in trouble. A little flip to Crosby, and that's not going to work out. So on the tough snap, they really had nowhere to go there.
That one all right.
Scott trying to make something happen. Lamar Jackson tape. That was unbelievable. And the Packers, it's his number one defense doing what they want right now. 16-3, they're up.
Tasha, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Hip-hop group tag team to help you plan dessert?
Into the turf, and he's saying right there, it sounds like he thinks that as they rolled over, he got something a little bit extra there.
Obviously, Crosby is
On blir ord. On blir.
so that's good news for the Packers. And the
On blir käften bara.
some work to do. Got a moment.
Bara
Let's
like.
check in with Kurt Menefee.
Coming up on the Verizon halftime, we'll bring you from Titletown to Tinseltown as we break down the first half of the Rams and Packers. Plus, we'll look ahead to tomorrow when Brady and Breeze will battle in the Bayou. It's all coming up on the Verizon halftime. Back to you, Kevin and Moose.
All right, Kurt. It's a little bit different weather there, but I got to tell you, it's warm
Jag
here.
måste göra en
Seriously,
sån på
temperatures
här.
in the 30s
På
today. Cold and the wind really no factor. You see the flurries coming down at Lambeau, and the Rams offense has work to do. Now it's 16-3 with 3:29 to go in this first half as they get it to Akers, who
Ooh. Yeah.
already closed it up. It'll bring up second down. And so the Rams, look, you talked about at the beginning, you know, we're focused on the number one Packers offense against the number one Rams defense, but now offensively not ideal down early.
No, but stick to your game plan because you do have that defense. And Brandon Staley and the guys over there, they'll make their adjustments, figure out what's going on right now. But Green Bay's offense is just playing outstanding at this point. But stay true to what you came into the game with and lean on that defense. Lean on those guys to be able to keep you until you get it figured out.
Get to Akers again. Good move for Akers. Straight up the gut and a first down out across the 40 to the 41.
A little bit of that jet motion gets everything started, and then you've got a real nice double team right there that gets all the movement, gets your running back Cam Akers into the secondary untouched. Can't ask for much more than that.
Akers had such a big day in Seattle, 131 rushing yards. He's up to 839 yards rushing now. The Rams trying to go tempo again. It worked for him earlier on their only scoring drive. Akers bouncing to the outside. He's going to pick up another 5 yards. He's had success going to the outside. When he's done it, that'll take us to the 2-minute warning where the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers. How do you like him now? Pretty good. 16-3, Green Bay, 2-1. For the divisional round, and it's just so good to have fans back in Lambeau. Estimated about 9,000 here today. They have been loud, rightfully so. Their Packers playing well and really dominating. 34 plays to the Rams 16. And the yardage is there well with a balanced attack for Green Bay. Rams had one good drive where Goff hit a couple of passes in a row, and that's where they got their field goal. Got one timeout left, 2nd and 6. First ball is for Green Bay, the red side linebacker. That's good news. They will run it. Akers big hole and a first down. Akers into Green Bay territory as he works his way down to the 42 and a 13-yard gain.
That's just a really nice run. Real nice job up front by the Rams offensive line.
Pressure, throws, and he has it complete.
Oh my God.
Will make that Reynolds on the catch. And look at Reynolds working his way all the way down to the 21.
Another one of the in-breaking runs kind of comes in, just runs a little stop route, and then the ball doesn't come, so he moves to the middle of the field. Jared Goff gets him on the move.
That's going quick again with Akers dancing through the hole and getting to the 15. Still shooting as Akers is going to pick up 6 yards.
It's amazing. You get a couple of plays and you get into that rhythm again, and it seems like every drive where this Rams team has kind of struggled a little bit, they've just never been able to establish that rhythm on the first couple of snaps, but the two drives that have been productive, they've gotten some immediate made to fall into that rhythm.
Second down, pressure coming. Goff gets rid of it, and it's caught just before the 10-yard line. And that'll be good for a Rams first down. Now let's see if they pull a timeout. They do, so that'll be the last one by LA with 48 seconds to go in this first half.
And we've talked about this, how important it is once they get down here. There's the throw to Robert Woods right there to get the first down. They'll be just a little bit outside. They may be able to get a first down right nosed up against the goal line without scoring a touchdown. But the big thing here is you've got to have some points. You got to have the set. You can't kick field goals. I like the attempted call last time before they got the penalty. So you know that Sean McVay has an aggressive mentality when he gets down at this part of the field.
Well, they say that Woods did get to the 10, Daryl, so there's no first down at the 1, as you were pontificating. So it'll be first and goal with 50 seconds on the clock, and the Rams are at timeouts. Standing in and looking and delivering, and it's caught by Akers inside the 5 as time is winding with 41 seconds.
Let's go.
Practice this week comes through with a touchdown, his second of the year.
Really nice placement by Jared Goff on this throw because Adrian Amos is coming up to make the play. If it's high and it's not low and outside, there's an opportunity for a turnover, but he gets it down and away, and Adrian Amos can't make a play on it.
And you see right there, he looks to be clearly in. And so the Rams, with a must-have drive, they use tempo to do it. 9 plays, 75 yards. And now the extra point to make it a 6-point game. And it's up and good.
16-10.
So, Packers have been dominating. Rams need a little spark. Jared Goff and Akers gave it to him.